Howdy folks, I am back with an update on the condenser and stator situation. Well, I do have it done. I should have videoed it because it wasn't as bad as I thought. Here you can kind of zoom in, you can see my solder joint there. Works pretty good. It actually took me longer to get all the old solder off. I had to use nuclear heat on it. But anyway, and here is the old wire that I did replace. So, but I wanted to point out that in that test that I showed you, and I had stated, because, you know, I am no electrical genius by any stretch of the imagination, I didn't know if that test would work with this thing installed, and it doesn't. So let me kind of get my little doohickey thing up here. You guys can you can't even see it. Let me turn you up a little bit. There you go. All right, so we have, and I tried a couple different tests. I made sure that, you know, this green wire, which goes to the points, you know, wasn't connected to anything. And I've got this set on, back on ohms, touching it to the side, and it's not really reading any numbers. I mean, you can see like 1.5 right there. So I thought, you know what, let me touch it to the base, because this base is metal, and even though the base is sitting on this wood table and it's not grounded, I didn't know. So now let's go back over to the DC volts. Okay, now we're at DC volts. Don't mind the cat in the background. It's a stray that wandered up and she don't like nobody. So we're back on the condenser, back on the side, and you see that it briefly jumped the 1.9 and down. I'm not going to take it back out, but you know, I kind of thought, well, maybe it has something to do with it being kind of grounded to this base, and the fact that the ohms, because of the content of the metal of the base and everything, it just doesn't have enough oomph to put any juice back into the capacitor, the condenser. So I unscrewed it, lifted it out, and sure enough, I got the same test results as I did yesterday. So can you test this in the bike? I don't think so, no. Based on this test, no, you can't. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And talk to you just a second here. Let me turn you around. Get my big old fat head in the frame here. There, I think I'm kind of in the frame. Yeah. Okay, one of our fellow YouTubers, Cameron Namila, he had a channel that I'd followed for years. He also had a little side business called Prime, where he sold buffing wheels. There is not a bike in here that I did not use his wheels on. Super nice guy, very friendly. I spoke to him on the phone, bought stuff from him, followed his channel. He was more into the dirt bike stuff. I will put a link in this video to his channel, and he had been fighting leukemia for quite a while now, and the guy had some serious balls. He from his hospital bed and stuff, he would still put out content letting everybody know how he was doing, how his treatments were coming along. And he had got married not all that long ago, had a little baby not all that long ago, and he finally succumbed to the illness and passed away the other day. Very, very heartbreaking. There's words, I can't even come up with words for that. But anyway, he has some really good content, and I know he's no longer with us anymore. But, you know, check out his old content and his stuff. He does have a GoFundMe page for his wife, for his child. I will put a link to that in the description. So if you guys could, I would really appreciate it. You check out his channel, check out his GoFundMe. If you have the means and you can donate $5, $10, whatever, you know, to help his family out, that would be much appreciated. And it's just very sad. The guy was just super, super nice. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video, and get back to working on this semi-cursed Suzuki and see if we can make some progress with it, see if this capacitor fixed that issue. Hopefully it did. And we got good spark again, and get it fired up, and we'll take it from there. So thanks for hanging out. And if you have any questions, drop something in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next video.